Okay, we're back with another beer review. This one's courtesy of the Albino Rhino, and this is Mickey's. Pretty well-known malt liquor in the USA. Usually you see it in the 40s, and if you watch any of the, what is it, Beer Drinkers United or something like that, the BDU on YouTube.
Some guy freaking the other day I did that review the other day on the crack canoe.
Oh yeah.
I was like, you should freaking get in that. You can get like a T-shirt or something like.
Oh yeah.
What? I never even heard of it. Was it on YouTube or something?
Yeah, it's a bunch of guys who drink like malt liquors, and they do the chugging videos, and try to kill a 40 in 10 minutes or whatever. And
so I guess my 3.5%
probably doesn't qualify really, but I don't know. But anyway, here's Mickey's. What did he say about it? He said something about it being better, and it's a Miller product. It's the same family as Molson. Says there's something under the cap, a drunken riddle or something, and it's considered malt litter, but
malt litter,
malt liquor, malt litter. I don't know what I'm saying. And it has more beer taste than sweet swill taste. He said.
What?
More beer taste than sweet swill taste, like malt liquor has, like that sort of sweet, grainy.
Like
yeah,
45, you mean?
Yeah. So it is product of USA.
Yeah, it's got that huge ass.
Yeah, it's got
top on
it's got that
like
those huge,
like the Coke 45, big ass top, but then it's got the pissy ass little bottle.
All right, so I'll let you open that up. It's 5.5% alcohol by volume, in case I didn't mention that. Kill that bitch.
I'm like geek muscles into it.
Yeah.
Head over heels.
Head over. Oh yeah. Okay, so it's one of those like pictogram thingies.
What was that stupid show that Alistair Beck used to be on? Remember, Classic Concentration or these?
Oh yeah.
These stupid pictures, and you had to like figure out what it meant.
I remember when we had like half days at school and stuff. Like I don't know, like. No, but it was like I don't know. It was like maybe like in-service days when there were only half days, or holidays just before the holidays or whatever. Sometimes teachers would pass out like sheets with all these little cryptic picto riddles or whatever the fuck they are, and you just try to make the words out of them. Some of my teachers did. I don't know about your teachers. My teachers were cool. Your teachers were obviously dicks.
Yeah, your teacher was like Leo Gavine. Now he's a moron.
Well, he always was a moron.
Now he's an MLA.
Yeah, but he was a pretty good teacher. But actually technically he's a pretty good politician too, because he's a wormy son of a bitch, just like the rest of them. But
I had him as a spare class or whatever for a while.
Yeah. No, he was a good teacher. I'll give him that. He's a nice guy, but he's.
I'll be bad mouthing the Ripper now.
Oh well, no, I wouldn't badmouth Mr. Ripley. Quite the hit on that. Sort of a good job. So yeah,
I got more head than I got beer.
Yeah, paler than pale.
Yeah, that's pretty.
It's got that that typical, really
Budweiser pale.
Yeah, head looks like Budweiser too, really.
Yeah, it's just going away pretty quick.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll do the old smell.
It's not that bad, really. It's sort of grainy something or other, but it's not.
I don't get sweetness. I get like this really musty grain smell.
It doesn't smell like paint thinner like most like most malt liquors smell like. Colt 45 smells like paint thinner.
Actually, that smells really good. It's just like really bready, musty kind of.
It's Stella.
I wouldn't say dry corn. I wouldn't say like toasted corn or anything like that. It's just like.
It's Stella. That's what it is.
Sort of like Stella Artois almost. Alright, I guess taste. Do the taste. Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That is definitely not bad.
Not much. It's none of this just offensive.
No, there's no like cloying kind of sweetness anywhere. It's like.
It's only 5.5 though.
Yeah, but
there's no real alcohol burn to it.
I wonder if they actually brew Mickey's in Canada. I imagine they must do somewhere, and it's probably higher in alcohol, just like Colt 45's higher in alcohol up here.
There's like what, 6% in one in the States or something.
Something like that.
And then there's a.
I don't know if it varies between states or not. It might.
8.
Ours is 8, yeah.
Actually, this an 8 would probably be like sort of. Probably add some taste to it.
A little bit of grassy sweetness coming out now as I drink it a bit more. It's definitely watery.
Yeah, it was, you know.
But you know, actually, it tastes like a
Drinkable.
decent budget lager. That's what it tastes like.
It's not really. There's worse ones.
Definitely a lot worse ones. You know, I honestly gotta say I like it.
Smooth as friggin' that. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm actually willing to give that a 3 out of 5. There is nothing wrong with that lager at all. It's
malt. Is it
malt liquor? Yeah, it says malt liquor on there, I think.
Union made beer, Mickey's beer, Procter State.
Does it say
from the USA, Mickey's Brewing Company in Milwaukee? So I don't want to say malt liquor.
Are you sure it didn't say it right under the logo there?
No, it says Mickey's and then registered trademark.
Oh, okay.
It says beer. It's only 5.5% alcohol, really.
Yeah.
This must be the one they send to. They must solely import this one to Canada because it's in milliliters and
yeah.
it's French on it and stuff.
Yeah, so they wouldn't call it malt liquor here because it's too low in alcohol.
Yeah.
And even in some states that wouldn't be considered malt liquor. In the U.S., I'm pretty sure. It depends on what state it is. Like,
it reminds me of some of those really cheap European lagers, sort of like Gosser and that Italian one.
Yeah, yeah.
Peroni or the hell that one.
Peroni, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much on par with those sort of things.
I like those.
Definitely not skunky though. There's none of that Euro funk in it from the bottles.
Oh, that's the big thing when you get beers that are exactly almost the same that are brewed here. Why would you bother buying European ones? Because you have the chance of getting a skunky beer. You might as well just buy them here.
Although
that's one advantage of a domestic beer. It's doesn't have a big a chance of being crappy.
Although I will say some European beers actually benefit from that slight skunkiness, like Grolsch in the swing top bottles. That's awesome.
You can't get those anymore, though.
Yeah, we get those again. They're back in the swing top bottles now. We had them in can there for a while, and I wouldn't drink it. I had one can of Grolsch, and I didn't like it at all. I thought it was gross. Well, not gross, but I thought it was, substandard.
The bottle though.
Yeah,
cool.
It's kind of cool.
Cool. Pop came in like bottles like that or something.
Yeah, it's almost like a stubby, but with like a wider neck.
Like a huge ass top. Like, whose idea was to put a top that big on a bottle?
I don't know. It's weird. Someone wanted to
get that beer out there right now.
Yeah, get it out there quick.
No rummies are out
But
there.
yeah, like I was saying, Grolsch in the swing tops gets a little slight skunkiness. It sort of adds to it, makes it a little bit spicier, and actually makes it really decent. But the canned version, ugh.
It's actually good though. That's weird.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
You give it 3 out of 5.
I gave it 3 out of 5.
I give it 3.5 or so. It's
3.5.
For what it is, it's friggin' actually cooked.
Yeah.
It's weird. you don't expect much from.
Yeah, there's definitely a stigma about it. Like you see here, Mickey's. If you've drank beer for any amount of time,
I knew about it, but I never really knew much about it.
It's like you think of all those other malt liquors, and like Anaconda and oh no, sorry, that was only in Black Dynamite. Cobra something. The one they
there's English old something or other.
Old English or something like that.
And there's the
there's
tornado or something or other.
Yeah, something.
Typhoon, right? There's a whole bunch of them.
Cobra something.
Yeah.
You'd have to ask the BDU. They'd know better than we would.
And the old Colt 45.
And the old Colt 45,
Works
which
every time.
It does. Actually, but I don't know if ours is different than theirs. I imagine it does taste slightly different because it's high alcohol, but Colt 45 isn't that bad.
No, well, I put it in the fridge for 3 days or a week or 2 months, or it was. And actually, if you chill the hell out of it, it actually comes out halfway decent.
Yeah.
Well, we got a video on there.
Yeah, we got one of Colt 45. And I might very well do a chugging one here sometime.
I was playing video games very poorly when I was drinking that.
You were doing a lot of things poorly.
Hey.
Alright, so I'd say 3 out of 5. Scott says 3.5 out of 5. None of his screwy fucking 3.25 or 3.75 ratings this time. No, we can't do that this time. You already said your rating, you gotta stick with it. So, okay guys, we'll see you again here soon.